start recording. Okay, so for everybody who is listening back to this recording, yeah, unfortunately, you know, with all the excitement and the overwhelm and everything, yeah, I have actually forgot to hit the recording button. Okay, so we are kind of like what are we now? Like 44 minutes into the webinar already. But I am going to still deliver some great content, so you know, do listen to this if you're listening back to the recording. But you know, if you're not, you know, if you're not fast, you're last, as they say. You've got to be on these things live to get this stuff. You know, and I've just dropped a load of knowledge there, and you know, it wasn't even recorded. Anyway, so let me just quickly run through, yeah, because I'm going to break down a keyword for you, yeah, and how to look for keywords. Now, again, if you're on Facebook Live watching this, awesome, but come over to the webinar because you can't see the screen. If you're on Facebook Live, there should be a link above or below where you can click on there. You can actually get on the webinar now, okay? I'm just about to go into some keyword research, how to break that down. Just take a drink. So, breaking down a keyword. So what I want to do, yeah, is first of all, I'm just going to pick some of these roofing ones, yeah. So I'm going to go for like some of the smaller searches, just so I can show you how easy some of these are to rank for. I'm only going for the smaller searches just because I want to actually show you. I don't want to be researching for hours and hours, you know what I mean? So I want to show you. So I'm going to ignore these checker trade. These are like directories. So JG Roofing. Let's have a look at his website. So just basic, man, basic. And this is what you're up against, yeah? This is what you're up against. It's not difficult to do these sites, you know. Not difficult at all. You know, I don't know anything about code, okay? A lot of people think, oh, you need to know how to code HTML and CSS and all this. That stuff makes my head hurt, yeah? I don't know about code. I don't know how to do HTML. I can just about create a hyperlink, okay, in HTML. I have to keep looking it up on Google because I can't remember, okay? So if you're afraid of code, yeah, for creating websites, it doesn't happen anymore. Everything's templates, everything's drag and drop, everything's just click nowadays, okay? There is no code involved in websites anymore. So this website here, again, let me just right click here, view page source. I'm going to click, I'm going to see, sorry, what he is trying to rank for. Roofers Kent. There you go. We put that into Google and that's what he is actually ranking for as well, isn't it? Roofers Kent or Roofing Kent. Again, that's in his title, page title, yeah? So, I want to show you. Let me go over to here. Right, this was playing up earlier, so if it's playing up again, you're gonna have to bear with me a minute. Incidentally, if you don't know what this is SEOgroupbuy.com. Okay, the guy who runs this, I've been using this for months. Very, very good. The guy who runs this. If you want to join up, SEOgroupbuy.com. I pay $37 for all of these tools, yeah. It's an amazing service, yeah. Very, very cool. The guy who does is very, very clever as well, you know, the way he does this. These are like $70 each, yeah. The Majestic is like $70. Yeah, it's working. Cool. Sometimes, you know, he has a little bit of problem with the accounts, but boom, like Ahrefs, he had a problem with that yesterday. Boom, he got it sorted within a day and was back up and running. He knows his stuff. He's got some real ingenious ways of doing it as well. So what we're going to do here, yeah, we're going to go over to Majestic and we're going to drop this guy's website in here, yeah, and we're going to see how many backlinks he's got, because ultimately 60% of ranking on Google, yeah, is to do with your backlinks. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, it's not about the amount of backlinks neither. It's about the quality of backlinks. Okay. So I don't even need to look at the quality of backlinks on this show, because look, this guy's ranking #1. Okay. Now let me just quickly show you this. Yeah. Domain flow metrics. Okay, is the domain. So in this domain here, trustatrade.com, yeah, that's the domain, and this is URL flow metrics. So you've got 2 columns here, yeah, for both, yeah. Trustatrade.com/roofers-roofing-in-Maidstone. Okay, that's the URL. Okay, that's the big long URL. The domain is trustatrade.com. So you've got 2 columns here. It tells you the trust flow and the citation flow for each. So this website, yeah, trustatrade.com, that's a 35 trust flow and 34 citation. It's pretty good. You know, that's good. And it is a good site. I know of it. Okay. Now the page where the backlink for this website is coming from, you know, coming over to jgroofing.co.uk, is a 17 trust flow and 16 citation flow. Okay, so these are just metrics that Majestic creates. You don't need to know all that at the moment if you don't understand it, but what you need to look at here is just run down this column here: 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Look at all these zeros, man. You know, the pages where he's got backlinks from are nothing special. Okay. And in addition to that, these are directories: moblocal.co.uk, trustatrade.com, that's a directory. Yeah. Module building systems.co.uk, I don't know what that is. Lookuppage.com, that's a directory. Locallife.co.uk, directory. Linkcenter.com, directory. mysheriff.co.uk, directory. iFormative, I guess that's directory, I'm not sure. Zipleaf, Yule.co, that's got to be a directory. It's like Yell, isn't it? YouFindALocal.com. These are all directory links. And what is the thing about directory links, yeah? Anyone can get them. Anyone can go out there and get these directory links. Anybody. Okay, you just need to log on to the site. Look, let me show you. Let's open this guy's up in. Let's open this page up. There you go. Look, list a business free. Click on there. You know, log in or join, whatever. Where is it? Join community for free. Register an account. Put your business in there. Your business website in there. Boom. You've got a backlink. This is all this guy's done, and he is ranking for. Let me go back. What was his search term here? 90 searches. Okay, he's only got 90 searches, yeah. But, you know, again, you have to research. I haven't got time to research these and find the best ones or whatever, like, but you have to research them. But the thing is that the links he's got are nothing special, okay? And he's on the first page. He's getting traffic, you know, he's getting calls, okay, from this. So, how easy is that, guys? Could you do that? Let me know in the chat box there if whether or not you can go over to these sites, moblocal, yeah, .co.uk, and register an account and put your details in there. Do you think you could go ahead and do that? You know, how hard is that to do? Let me know in the chat box. How hard do you think that is to do that? It's not difficult at all. Yeah, and using these tools here, you can see all these backlinks. You can go check out all these backlinks. This works for any website as well, not just this one. It works for any website. LA is saying she doesn't know if she could. I hope you're joking there, LA. Yeah, loads of people saying easy, no problem. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. Not a problem. It is, it's easy to do. And look, what it takes is a bit of research and grab this SEOgroupbuy.com, yeah, SEOgroupbuy.com, okay? I think you can get packages here for like $17 a month, which will just give you like Ahrefs, Majestic, and Moz. But they're basically all the same thing. And you can go ahead and start using these tools and doing exactly what I've just showed you here. It's not hard at all, okay? So we're coming up to nearly an hour now, yeah? So what I wanted to do, yeah, is, I mean, first of all, what I want to do is I want to ask you, well, I want to thank you for your time, first of all, because I know you're like, time is money, time is precious. You can spend money, you can lose money, you can create more money, but time you cannot, okay? You can't get back time, okay? So I want to thank you, first of all, everybody who's on this webinar and everyone who's on Facebook Live as well. Thank you for your time. You could be doing whatever, a million other things and listening to me. So I hope that I've been helpful in what I've presented here, okay? And what I also want to do is ask you a question, whether or not it's okay for me to give you some more information on how you could possibly do this yourself, okay? So again, in the chat box on Facebook Live, drop your questions in there, and let me know whether or not you want to hear more information about how you can actually do this for yourself. It's actually a product that I've got, and just let me know whether you'd like me to talk to you about that and show you more about how you can understand this in depth. I've tried to break it down as much as I can. Drop your details in the chat box there. I've tried to break it down. Obviously, there's more to it than this, but this is what I want to talk to you about. So, okay, yes, people are saying, yes, sure, hell yes, 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 awesome, go for it, good Webby, go for it, yeah, yeah, hell yeah, okay, nice one, let's go for it then. So, let me just pull up a, just pull up a screen here for you guys to understand, yeah. I had a load of slides to go through as well, but, as I say, if you, oh, wrong screen. If you know about your stuff, yeah, I don't need all these slides. I just need a bit of bullet points just so I don't lose my train of thought, but I can talk about this stuff for a long, 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 long time, okay? So basically, this is a package, yeah, that I created, okay, from doing these sites. Okay, this is a product that I created. It's a program, yeah, that walks you through the whole process, yeah, and it gives you absolutely everything you need to know about how to create these from nothing at all, absolutely nothing, fresh air, yeah? They come from fresh air. And how to create this and turn the phone calls into money, okay? So this is actually how to, send the phone calls over to businesses, yeah, how to charge the businesses, how to interact in that level, okay? But also, how to pick a niche, yeah? What niches are good. We've got lists of niches that we use, okay? So these are like done for you already, okay? And it just gives you that step-by-step process of how this works, okay? And again, how to create the website, how to do the keyword research. We breached into that a little bit. How to do the keyword research, how to find the links. Again, we breached into that a little bit as well. You know, everything you need to know, literally everything you need to know is documented in this training system, yeah, that I've created from doing these sites. And inside the system, yeah, these are the features of the system. So basically, I believe, you know, that there's no good just putting people into an area and saying, hey, look, there's all the videos, off you go. You know, you've got to have support with this as well, because there's always going to be questions. Doesn't matter what you know, what levels you're at. You know, there's going to be stuff that I know that you don't know, and other people know things that I don't know as well. You know, there's always that. I don't pretend to know absolutely everything, but what I do know works, and it works time and time again. So that being said, there's a closed private Facebook group. Okay, so this is where you can ask absolutely any questions in there, any problems you have. You can post up your problems in there, your questions, concerns, anything like that, and you will get an answer to them. Now, this is big because, you know, I remember when I was, or if I wasn't in any of this kind of stuff, you know, where I was getting support, I would come across some kind of problem, you know, where I was trying to work something out online, and it stops you, man, for a whole day. You know, it just wipes out your day. You're trying to figure this thing out, you're Googling stuff, you're going onto forums, and you're asking on Facebook, and, you know, and it takes a whole day to sort out this one silly little thing. Yeah? So that's where the Facebook group comes in. Okay, any kind of questions like that, yeah. And along the way as well, you know, you're gonna have definitely gonna have questions. Everybody does. If you haven't got questions, there's a problem, because you're learning something. So Facebook group, very, very important, very, very valuable. Also, in addition to that, weekly coaching webinars. Okay, so this is like pretty much like this now we're doing. It's a weekly, every week we do a webinar where we go through the training and we break it down more in depth, and we just like refresh on different parts of it as well. Also, you can come onto the webinar live on the webinar if you want to, okay, and answer, ask any questions you want, and also we'll look at your projects, critique them, break them down, push you in the right direction to move forward with speed and accuracy, okay? Because that is one of the things that's a big, big, big thing as well for people. You know, if you're not confident, yeah, in what you're doing, then you're not going to move forward with conviction. Okay, if you're confident, 100% confident, and you know what you're doing, you'll plow through this stuff. Okay, but if you're hesitant, if you've got questions that are not answered, you'll be hesitant, you'll hold back. So having that clear path to push forward on is essential. So these are the two support networks you've got there, yeah. You know, the community inside the Facebook group is great as well. There's a bunch of great people in there, yeah. Also, you get lifetime access to the video training program members area, yeah. Okay, so the members area is a step by step. Okay, so it's step by step. It's actually a case study, okay, that you can follow along right the way from the beginning to the end. It's a step-by-step case study. Also, as I said, about done for you niche selection as well. Okay, so we've got niches that we've already selected that you can just pop in there, say, hey, yeah, I like that. You know, so you know, trying to fend for yourself, kind of thing. Yeah. Also, you get full access to the local lead generation resources, including accounts, domain, buying groups, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you know, there's links to things where you get discounts for, but there's also a heap of resources in there. So everything you need to know, you know, every kind of like you know, web page or anything you need to know about, there's a resource for that. There's a link to it. You know, so you can go boom straight to it. You're not searching on the internet to find things. You know, you've got the resources there ready. These are the resources we use every day. These are the resources we use to make this happen, and they're available to you as well. Okay, lifetime access to a live Google My Business case study. Now, I didn't even speak about Google My Business. Let me just flip back here actually and show you what Google My Business is, because I reckon some people don't even know what it is yet. This here, yeah, the maps is Google My Business. Okay, so we show you how to get onto these maps, how to construct your own listing, because when you click on here, yeah, you've got a listing here. Yeah. We'll show you how to construct this, how to optimize it, yeah, and ultimately how to rank it, okay, in the maps. Because they only show 3, but there's loads of listings, loads of pages down here as well. So just like the search results, you know, you could be back on page 5 or whatever. So we'll show you how to rank in the maps as well, okay? So you will have 2 positions, like I showed you with the Birmingham Skip Hire one, yeah? So you'd have a position on the Google My Business and an organic as well, okay? Back to... So that's the Google My Business case study, okay? Again, step-by-step case study shows exactly what we did to make it happen. And lifetime access to the domain research program as well, okay? So we've got a training program in there that shows you how to research domains. Now this is very, very important for a couple of things, yeah? It shows you how to acquire powerful domains for your network, okay? And it also allows you to analyze your competition, which is very, very important, yeah? Because that's the first part. Analyze the competition and you can see where the opportunities are, okay? Access to periodic updates in any SEO changes that affect the sites. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, you know, Google keeps changing its algorithm all the time, blah, 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 you know, all this kind of stuff. Look, if you're going for like some big national keywords, yeah, so I've got a splinter in my hand for some reason. If you're going for some big national keywords, okay, and you're trying to rank for them, then yes, like, you know, Google's algorithm changes will be affecting, yeah, but we're only doing local here, guys, yeah, we're doing local, and we're up against local sites. There ain't no competition, really, you know, it's very, very low, the competition, so it doesn't really affect, okay? If there are any effects that change in the local markets, we will update the training to coincide with them. You know, that's in our interest to do that, okay? You know, and you've got access to this lifetime. This is not going anywhere. You know, this is a living, breathing program. It's always being added to as well. Okay, lifetime access to our skip hire case study as well. Okay, so again, step by step. This is a live one. It's out there now, ranking, creating income, bringing in leads. You get access to see how these work. Okay. And it's a step-by-step video training, walking you through the process. The best way, personally, for me to learn is through case studies. Okay, in addition to that as well, yeah. Hey Nathan, how you doing, man? Just looking at some of the comments on the Facebook Live. Thanks for the comment there, man. Yeah, you know, look, in addition to that as well, we have a YouTube ranking course inside this members area as well. Now, you don't have to go through this. This is just additional. It's like a bonus material, but it is a full-on course where you can learn how to rank YouTube videos. Now, again, a case study in there of exactly what I did to rank for the search term SEO in London, and that's London, UK. Okay, so just kind of like think about how competitive the search term is SEO in London. You would think it's quite competitive, and I'm up against all the other SEO companies in London. Okay, and I've outranked them, yeah. And get this video is a large thumbnail. You may have seen these large thumbnails on Google search results. Okay, this is a large thumbnail. Okay, so this is ranked a large thumbnail, and again, the process I took to make that happen is documented in that training. This is additional training from the local lead generation stuff. And that's been ranking for over 2 years now, yeah? And I haven't done anything with it for the past 18 months plus, okay? And also access to access to our virtual assistant course, okay, where it teaches you how you can build a team of VAs if you want to do that, okay? Now, you know, you can do this yourself, but this is more like advanced stuff if you want to start scaling this up and creating a lead gen business from this, okay? Because there's no reason why you can't rank for, you know, every single city in the UK or the US. It works in any country. The training is no different. It's just keywords and locations are different. That's all. So if you want to create, you know, a lead gen business, then this is there's a course here that will allow you to do that. It shows you the process we take to pick out great VAs to work with. Because I mean, you can go to like Upwork, Odesk, Elance, all those kind of, you know, places where you can find VAs, but you try and find some good VAs. It's difficult. So we've got a process that we go through to find good VAs to work with. Okay. So all of this here, yeah, is what you get access to.
Yeah.